The perspective shift there was super clever by the director. I love it. And look at the choreography popping off. On my cinematic journey through gaming, we finally come to Overwatch. We're looking at the animated short called Overwatch 2 Calling, featuring Sojourn. This particular video was chosen by our Dragoon tier member, Nightwalker. If you want to choose a video for me to react to, click that join button, become a Dragoon member. If you're enjoying our time together, please consider checking out some of the other videos we've covered on this channel. Let us begin. Overwatch lore masters, join me in battle. All right, here we go, friends. Blizzard presents. Blizzard's back. We've been loving our Warcraft cinematic journey. That's a fun first shot. Setting the tone of sort of gleeful lightheartedness. Really cool character design. And we're getting world building. We're getting world building with the sort of currency. She's a regular with the fist bump. A lot of information here being conveyed. Cool comic panel style there. Ooh, okay. Possibly a neighbor. I love this kind of like New York City looking neighborhood. Awesome. So she's like, has some prosthetics. That's so cool. Really fun character design here.
Huh. Agent Tremblay.
Okay.
Rough night.
Tell me about it.
So there's world building from the
I know it hasn't been
prosthetics
3 months. May I?
that she has. Telling us that's quite normal for this world.
Murphy!
How she's being viewed. That's awesome.
Who's my good girl?
Really good like visual storytelling and world building.
I don't understand it. She's usually a very good judge of character.
Yeah. We all have our blind spots.
Ooh.
I have croissants.
Really good to see.
Oh.
Blind spots.
Thanks.
You see the pictures there? Yeah, this is great.
So, for official purposes,
Nice art style
are
too.
you Vivian Chase, former rank of captain in Overwatch, call sign Sojourn?
I am.
And have you been in compliance since the Petrosac terminated Overwatch's charter? No vigilante activity?
Wherever you're going, let's just get there.
Eat a croissant.
We intercepted this a while back.
So she seems almost
Just broke
retired.
the encryption. I take it you saw it already.
Whoa.
Then you know that I didn't respond. I have a good life now, Noah. It's clean.
So she's
simple.
like got out. Okay.
Right. But how could you ignore that? Heck, I was inspired. And those are your people out there, violating the Petrus Act. Am I supposed to just trust that you're not?
Huh.
Murphy, down.
I love a little bit of humor there in the
Croissant's getting
Disney
cold.
style. The Disney art style. It's quite
Have a
similar.
presence in the area, yes?
There's a little bit of
You
distinction
hear
there.
things. Hear anything
Yeah.
about an underground Omnic insurgency?
Whoa. Good transition.
Last night, my
So,
unit was investigating an extremist cell with
He's got
ties
the
to
damage on him.
Null
This is how he got it. There's going to be some suspense
Got
there.
more than we bargained for.
Yeah, really clever. Whoa. Ooh, that's creepy how they move. Yeah.
But then something,
Yeah.
someone, happened.
Wow. The perspective shift there was super clever by the director. I love it. And look at the choreography popping off. The music, everything's building up. Wow. So there's a suspense now of how he got his injuries. Kind of like Berserk.
Without that person, my team might have died.
Ooh,
might have
that
died.
beautiful cutoff.
But I have to do my duty.
The music when they left.
So you need to account for your whereabouts last night.
Beautiful transitions here.
I
This
don't
is
know
some
what
good
to tell
filmmaking.
you. I was home with Murphy.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't her, was it? It's
Here's the
suspicious.
thing, though.
Whoa. Ooh, that was... What terrifying... Oh, no.
I found this after the raid. Slug from an Elkaton Kelvin 87 railgun.
Oh no, does she have
Same
that?
model you used in Overwatch. I never told you this, but I joined the agency partly because of you. Testifying at the Petrus hearings. Doing what you thought was right.
Interesting. Really nice acting here.
Doing what you think is right can be complicated.
Ooh, the musical cue there. Really nice.
The Overwatch I joined was about raising the world up,
It's like regretful, but also heroic.
making it a better place. But by the end, we lost sight of our mission.
Interesting.
I don't regret what I did, but it was the hardest decision I ever made.
Huh.
Do what you think is right, Agent Tremblay.
Interesting. No way. No way he does it. He's not gonna. He's not cuffing her. Nah. Nah, he's too, he feels too indebted. He's not gonna do it. Yeah, that was a cool scene. You could really see the regret in his face. What in the? I saw that war.
Last night's raid. The insurgency. It's all connected.
Is she gonna do it? Transform! Oh my god. Oh, she's transforming to her old self.
CSIS Unit 37. Toronto is under attack.
It's
No
beautiful.
sector. Agent in the van. Secure the streets at Beverly and Queen. Wait, what?
What a
Rooftop, I
moment.
need bird's eye views. Find me a route to evacuate civilians.
Who is that? Tremblay, are you there?
Yeah, let me evacuate civilians. You really gonna cuff her?
Tremblay. Do what she says. She's our best hope.
Oh man, that's so nice. Yeah, it's like she's returning to her old
Vivian.
self.
Orders, Captain?
Stay on the comms. We've got a city to save.
All right. Yeah. Oh man, that was nice. This is like what a nice like feel good cinematic. What a feel good story. Like it's a short film. It's a short film. I really like this for that. It's an open and closed story. You could end this right here and never know what's going on, never revisit it. And this was such a powerful little vignette. It's sort of like a reawakening of her identity almost. And even though I don't know the exact ins and outs of what happened and okay, you know, was she present at other incidents or how long has she been? I don't really need to know all of that deeply. It's just like, oh man, it made me emotional at the end. The music is so beautiful and this kind of rousing feeling of like she's gonna be her old self. She doesn't really care what this guy thinks. She's just gonna do what she feels is right, just like he should. And just by demonstrating her sort of like virtuosity, he is also inspired and says, "Oof, yeah, just goosebumps." Really, really nicely done. Let's analyze it. Let's jump into it a little bit. Like I said, if you're enjoying our time together, make sure to subscribe and you know, click that join button if you want to become a member and pick your own video. Really good choice here. Shout out to Nightwalker. Really good choice, but I love it. It really made me emotional at the end. Oof. I love the visual style. Yeah, it's got a lot of charm to it. What's interesting here is the dog. He has like kind of almost like a Disney visual identity to me. They do have their own unique look though. The characters, they have this Overwatch style, which I like. Yeah, the music. Oh, the music's incredible. Yeah, I really like this though because it's quite hard to get a read on her in the beginning. And what I like about it is you see her everyday life and she seems to be settled into her community. She's quite she's clearly a regular here. But what I like about the visual world building, like I said, that's the word that jumped out to me in this. It's a very quiet opening. The world building is so clean because he has a prosthetic arm, or I'm not really sure if they're prosthetics or if they're more kind of like if it's more like a cyberpunk type thing where they're like enhanced. I'm not sure, but I mean, all three of these characters, including this guy, seem to have like these enhancements or prosthetic. So the world building is telling me it's quite normal. You know, she's not looked at as special in that she has these like upgrades. It's interesting, right? But like, I mean, she has like how much of her body is, you know. He's like most of it is like upgraded. Oh, she lost her legs, but not her hand. Her hand is clearly prosthetic, right? Not really old self, just herself. She never lost vision. That's so cool. Yeah, what I like about it too is she doesn't seem to be a part of Overwatch anymore, which is seems to be the organization that they mentioned. But at the same time, she's still doing what she feels is right. She's still fighting for the people, which is really cool. Fighting against whatever the heck is going on here. What I like is that's sort of a metaphor for her daily life being interrupted by this being found out, a call to her old self, whatever you want to say. She's about to do her routine and doesn't get to do it. She gets interrupted. So it's kind of a cool little mini metaphor there.
Huh. Agent Tremblay. Rough night.
She knows him, which is cool.
Tell me about it.
The dog has prosthetics? That's crazy.
It's been 3 months. May I?
She lost a few limbs. Oh, he does have prosthetic. Yeah. So interesting.
I don't understand it. She's usually a very good judge of character.
This is interesting too. Is like he knows the dog's name, but he hasn't met the dog. This is interesting.
We all have our blind spots.
We all have our blind spots, and it's showing the flashback to her. I think she still has her sort of organic body in a lot of these pictures too, which is interesting. When I heard blind spots, my mind instantly went to, oh, like she, you know, had a blind spot and got attacked, right? So it's fascinating. It has like a double meaning.
I have croissants.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, she has 2 prosthetic hands as well.
So, for official purposes, are you Vivian Chase, former rank of captain in Overwatch? Call sign so.
Vivian.
I am.
And have you been in compliance since the Petrus Act terminated Overwatch's charter? No.
Got it. So Overwatch has been disbanded for political reasons, it seems.
Activity.
Wherever you're going,
Yeah.
let's just get there.
We intercepted this.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So this agent is like watching over her to make sure she's in line. Is what's happening. Like her officer.
Back. Just broke the encryption. I take it you saw it already.
Then you know that I didn't respond.
Hmm.
I have a good life now, Noah. It's clean, simple.
I like how it's interesting that. So what's kind of a cool twist here is that they're going with the kind of trope of like, I don't know the words, like it's almost like a, you know, someone who's been a criminal and is being watched over to make sure they don't commit crime again. But she was someone who's saving people and protecting the world. I mean, I don't know much about Overwatch, and it's like a superhero force or something. And now is being watched to make sure she doesn't like do superhero stuff anymore. It's a really fun twist.
Right.
You know,
But
regardless of
you're not.
the details of, you know, how accurate
Hear
it is in
anything
my
about an
not
underground
knowing all the
Omnic
lore.
insurgency?
It's cool. Really nice transition here. I want to see that again. I want to see that transition. Yeah. So what's really cool is here, it actually kind of gives the illusion because of the sound design that there's like almost a light blooming in your face, but this shows the power of that kind of stab sound design. Timing to that. So it's actually the kind of reverse lens flare of a white washed out screen from the flashlight. It's super cool. It gives the illusion that it almost like exploded in the frame when it in fact is just the white screen that appears on the timing of the sound design. Is very well done.
Last night, my unit was investigating an extremist cell with ties to Null Sector.
Oh, so Overwatch is closer to vigilantes. Okay. That's cool. That's good to know. Thank you.
Got more than we bargained for.
Ah. Thank you, Thrax.
Happen.
So, okay. This
One.
is this is her because we see this suit up in her special lair, right? Secret
Happen.
Yeah, there's some really cool choreography here too, kind of like camera choreography as well. So they're really clever to film this and shoot this as if it's, you notice it's a little bit shaky, and the height is, you know, a little bit lower than human height, so it gives it a heroic feeling. But what it does is it gives the feeling of it's a human watching it, that it's not a camera, like a fixed tripod shot. Look at this. See? How cool is this? The tiniest bit of shake, just a little bit of humanity to the camera there. So it looks like you're going, as she kicks everybody. So subtle, but that's the sort of stuff that makes a difference. Really nice shot. It's quite cool, and her arm like morphs. Yeah, look at that. Her arm like morphs into a weapon. That was cool. I also like how a lot of the shots here are quite intimate, and it gives it that close quarters feeling. That was nice too.
Without that person,
Yeah.
my team might have died.
Really nice performance there. My team might have died. He's no longer looking at her. He's just staring off, like kind of realizing the dark truth that, dang, even if it was her breaking the rules, saved her. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So did anybody just cross into the new year during this hour? Happy New Year.
Might have died. Whereabouts last night.
Insanity. But yeah, really, really nicely done. Now, what really stands out to me, though, is the ending.
About raising the world up.
Yeah.
Making it a better place.
Yeah, so she's still, what's significant here is she's still held on to those ideals. That's what's really cool about her gripping it like that. Nice shot.
We lost sight of our mission. I don't regret what I did, but it was the hardest decision I ever made. Do what you think is right, Agent Tremblay.
Love it. So yeah, this is where stuff gets cool. And again, like, you know, just narratively, it didn't make sense that he was going to arrest her right here. The dog's like, no, don't do it, please. Which is fascinating because when she says that, she pretty much admits that it was her, which is really cool. Oh, yeah. Overwatch Cinematics is very good. Wish they hadn't monetized the game. I've never played Overwatch. I don't even know what it is. Yeah. So this is where stuff gets cool. I really like the music here.
Last night's raid. The insurgency. It's all connected.
Yeah, and at this point, she's just like, yeah, I don't care. I gotta save the world. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh man, it's so powerful, the music.
CSIS Unit 37. Toronto is under
Types
attack.
so fast.
By Null Sector. Agent in the van. Secure the streets at Beverly and Queen.
Love it.
Rooftop, I need bird's eye views. Find me a route to evacuate civilians.
Who is that? Trouble, he's there.
Who is that? I love it. Yeah, the dog's the emotional
Mrs.
anchor.
Tremblay, do what she says. She's our best hope.
I love it. There's always an emotional feeling for me in this
Vivian.
images of, like,
Orders, Captain?
you know, suiting
Stay
up.
on the comms. We've got a city to save.
But what's significant here is, like, she's no longer hiding who she is, you know?
We've got a city to save.
And it literally, like, it's voiced, you know, she walks outside of her hidden lair, proudly brandishes herself, you know, in the gear with her weapon that she's known for in Overwatch. It's like it's so emotional for that reason. And that's what's cool about it, is I don't know the context, but I was still like, whoa, you know, it gave me chills that she had to kind of not hiding who she is anymore. It's really beautifully done. So I loved it. Amazing job. Blizzard killing it on the cinematics here as well, though it's a very different art style. So shout out to Overwatch. Absolutely loved it. And this is brand new too. I just realized this is 4 months ago. So awesome. Like I said, make sure to sub if you're new. Hop in our Discord. We'd love to have you. And that's going to be it for this one. Thank you, guys. Make sure to subscribe. Okay, so that's the end of that viewer choice. Shout out again to Nightwalker for choosing this one. Loved it. She walks out in default skin. Of course. Of course, it's got to be default skin. Yeah. Okay, guys. Now we are going to go over to the Philidari list. Now with that, we have passed Nightwalkers, and we're going to go to Paradigm Shift. Overwatch animated short, Honor, Glory.